Hi everyone, and welcome to Rebirth, the channel where we discuss random topics such as comics and anime and there's things like that. Alright, so for my first topic, I guess, I wanted to do something that was fun, that was somewhat easy for me to talk about. And that is a list of 5 of my favorite comics. Alright, and with that intro out the way, let's begin. Alright, so number 5 for me will have to be a web comic called Powerpuff Girls Imagine. And what this is, it's a more adult tone, more dark theme to the Powerpuff Girls. And basically it's a fan fiction of the cartoon done right. And so if you grew up watching this cartoon, then you need to check out the comic also. Alright, so next on the list, it's The Walking Dead. Now, how I got into The Walking Dead is basically by watching the TV show first. And so because of that, I wanted to see what tiny details they took away from the TV show and how it, this tells the same plot as the comic, but only in a different way. And to me, it feels like the way that the comic does things, it flows a lot better than it does the TV show. Like those tiny details, it's what really makes the comic feel like a completely different event from this watching it on TV, basically. And because of those details, like I said, it's like it's the same plot, but done in I guess 2 different universes, if you will. Alright, so third on the list will have to be a series called Bakuman. And this is by the same people who have done the Death Note series. And what this is, it's basically it shows you the behind the scenes of your favorite comics, your favorite manga being made. It shows you the long hours, the process of making a good storyline. Sorry about that. Trying to keep the fans engaged on a weekly or a monthly basis. and basically how very tiring yet rewarding this industry can be. So I recommend that if you are interested in the field to check this series out. Alright, so for my last two, it's basically two DC comics. And the first one is the Killing Joke. And the reason why I enjoy the Killing Joke is not because of the whole Batgirl getting shot thing and her being in a wheelchair, but rather I see it as a what if. Like, what if this was, the Joker's backstory, truly? Like, what if? Now, me, I don't really want to know the Joker's backstory. That's just me. But I do enjoy the what ifs of his backstory. Like, hey, is it his backstory, or it could not be his backstory? We don't really know, and that's one of my favorite things about the Killing Joke. Like, the artwork was nice, and the overall story of the Killing Joke, that's nice too. But like I said, the main thing that basically grabbed my attention was the the Joker's backstory. That seems like a fun read, if you may. Alright, and so the last entry on this is the Crisis on Infinite Earth. And the reason why I enjoy that so much is because it's the first comic that I read. Like, how I got introduced to my favorite comic characters like Batman, Teen Titans, Superman, X-Men, the Hulk, was not through comics. Okay, it was through me watching the cartoons back in the 90s and back in the early 2000s. And this, growing up watching these characters on TV, I wanted to, this, I guess, go for like a new basically like a brand new world of experience these guys, through, comics, if you may. And basically, when I first read the Crisis comic, I did not understand what was truly going on, and I decided to go back and, I guess, catch up on things, try to. And like I said, I did not understand what was truly going on, but I did understand the fact that my favorite characters were, basically fucked in a way. And so because of that, you have your favorite characters being in like this more than life and death situation. And because of that one comic, that is what, introduced me to this fandom, if you will. And I have been, enjoying my ride into it so far. Alright, and with that, that is going to be my last entry. I don't really have anything witty for a ending, so I'm just going to leave it off at this. But let me know in the comments your favorite comics. And with that, good night, good morning, and I hope to see you guys soon.